Absolutely.
Here's my problem. If I say, we just don't want this plan, the Energy Siting Board can say, thank you very much, we're going to do it anyway. Our job, and the reason that we have this gang of fellows and we have all these experts here, is to gather as much information as we can to put together an advisory opinion that if this plant does come into town, that we've thought about all the things that we need to think about in order for that to happen. The gentlemen on this side all live in town, as do I. It's going to affect their lives as it affects yours. If this plant does come, it doesn't matter if we say no or if we don't, it may come anyway, because we don't have the ability to control that. What we can control is the opinion that we can put forth. And that opinion is based on information that we're getting from our experts. The questions, the very good questions that a number of my gentlemen have asked. And all of that information will go into an advisory opinion. But I just want you to know that it isn't something that we can just say no. That's not our job. Our job is to determine whether it conforms with the comprehensive plan and the things that should be watched out for. And that's what we're trying to do. So it really doesn't matter whether we agree or disagree. What does matter is that we look out for the interest of the town when we do this. So I just wanted you to know, we may say some things that you may not agree with here, but the point is we're trying to get information so that we can put together the best advisory opinion that we can. We can look out for every single detail that we can possibly do and make sure that we keep the best interest of the town if this creature comes. Okay? So I just want you to know that that's what this process is all about. It's not whether we agree or disagree. What we're trying to do is we're trying to gather information to make sure that we leave no stone unturned if this power plant comes. Okay? So I just wanted you to know that. This evening, hold on a second. This evening, we're going to go in order of how you signed up. Please address me, okay? And I will either have the applicant answer or we'll try to give you the answer to the number of questions that you may have. Your input is valuable. But please, this is about questions. This is about, it's not a just say no, it's a what if this happens. So if you can address your comments that way, then I think that would be helpful in this process. Yes, sir.
What is being done about the absurdly loud 43 decibel restriction now? It makes it unbearable to sleep at 43 decibels. Why is 43 acceptable?
We do have a noise expert who, if you ask the question here, then he might be able to answer that question for you.
Where did 43 come from?
Ask the question. It's a town ordinance. That's what the 43 is.
You know it's absurdly loud for the residents, right?
I don't know that, but I have a gentleman right there who's really, really good at noise because I don't know noise at all. He does, okay? So he can answer that question for you, okay?
Yep. Can I sign up to
Tom?
Tom has a list.
Yeah, Tom gives the list. So if anybody has not signed up yet, if you could give the list or check with Tom and he'll sign you up, okay? Any other general questions that I can answer for you? Let's get it going? All right, sounds good.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, sir.
I have the answer to that question about the board's enforcement powers. Could I read the rules and regulations?
Please.
The Energy Facility Siting Board Rule 1.15b states in Section 1, failure of the applicant to comply with any provision, condition, or limitation contained in a board license to site, construct, or alter a major energy facility, failure to comply with a cease and desist order issued by the board, failure to pay lawfully assessed expenses, or failure to comply with a board order to remedy a non-complying order shall be grounds for suspension or revocation of a board license. So those are the powers that they have. It's the biggest hammer you can have. You can shut them down.